Kaleb Cooper's replacement breaks silence after Jeremy Clarkson's farmhand backlash. Jeremy Clarkson's stand-in for Kaleb Cooper has issued a stern warning after her brief stint in Clarksons Farm sparked a war between fans. Nurse Harriet Cowan stepped in for Kaleb Cooper during the filming of the 4th season of Clarksons Farm. The young blonde, a nurse by profession, might not look like your average farmer, but it quickly emerged that she was a dab hand with a tractor and had a wealth of experience from working on her family's Derbyshire livestock farm. While Kaleb, Jeremy's usual sidekick, was living the showbiz high life touring the UK and signing copies of his books, Jeremy felt he'd been left in the lurch and drafted in Harriet to help. Kaleb gave her quite a frosty reception when he returned to Chipping Norton, the area he'd once said he'd never leave, and eventually she packed her bags. The internet has since erupted with debate, with some fans arguing they want to see the back of Kaleb and to have Harriet reinstated, while others are adamant they are only interested in Kaleb. In a recent social media clip she posted, showing both her and Kaleb being totally bemused by Jeremy's joke about a pig named Harvey Swinestein, she urged, "Please can everyone remember to be kind." She continued on the caption, alongside an emoji of 2 hearts, "We are all human and your words matter." It comes after one fan demanded Kaleb should be binned, while another bluntly suggested the show had been much better after Harriet's departure. "Only watched the first episode of season 4 so far, but I'm starting a petition to bin Kaleb off and keep Harriet permanently," someone challenged on X, tagging Jeremy Clarkson in his post. "Third episode much better when Kaleb came back and Harriet left. The banter between the two came back and the funny bits on the farm #Clarksons Farm," another fan insisted. "I do love Harriet and she was great for the farm, but it defo didn't feel complete till Kaleb came back #Clarksons Farm," chimed in a third. Meanwhile, Jeremy teased that there was every chance fans might see Harriet's return, declaring that he loves her to bits. He quipped to The Sun, "The truth is, we've got Kaleb, and he might go off and do Celebrity Love Island or something, and if I can't manage, I'll call Harriet in a heartbeat." Clarksons Farm star Harriet Cowan's partner revealed as stepsister shares verdict. Clarksons Farm star Harriet Cowan, who covered for Kaleb Cooper as Jeremy Clarkson's assistant on Diddley Squat Farm, has given glimpses into her relationship over the years. Reality TV star Harriet Cowan's partner has been identified following her debut on the new season of Clarksons Farm. She has given glimpses into her relationship on social media over the years, including in recent months. Harriet, 24, joined the cast of the Prime Video show for its 4th season, which launched last week. Introduced as cover for Kaleb Cooper, she's helped Jeremy Clarkson on Diddley Squat Farm in Oxfordshire. It's been reported that Harriet isn't set to return later in the series though. Since her first appearance in a trailer for Clarksons Farm, her life off-screen at home in Derbyshire has attracted attention. Harriet, who's a nurse as well as a farmer, regularly posts about her life on platforms like TikTok. It's included posting about her relationship with James Booth, who is said to be a third-generation farmer himself. Harriet has shared updates about their relationship in the years since posting about a date night with him in 2021. Her stepsister Alina Clifford, who has previously suggested that she has a tense relationship with Harriet, told the Daily Mail that Harriet and James have been dating for some time. Alina, whose mother is married to Harriet's father, added, "I've met James a few times, he's alright, he's lovely but not sure what he is doing with Harriet." Harriet has given glimpses into her relationship with James, who she's occasionally tagged, over the years. In a post just last month, alongside footage of him driving a tractor, she suggested that her partner is 4 years older than her. The content creator has also suggested that she met James through a Young Farmers Club (YFC) group. Over footage of them, she wrote, "The butterfly effect is crazy because if I didn't join Young Farmers we'd have never have met." In the caption of the post last month, Harriet added, "YFC gave me my whole life and for that I will be forever grateful." She encouraged others to consider joining community groups, saying they will meet the greatest people. Last year, Harriet teased that her relationship is different to some other couples. She wrote alongside a video of a hay bale being moved, "Your BF brings you presents to unwrap. Mine brings me bales to unwrap. We're not the same." Other insights shared by Harriet having included her posting that they enjoyed a few days away to Liverpool together last summer. She also shared a photo of them in front of a tree on Boxing Day as part of her Christmas celebrations. More recently, James was part of celebrations for Harriet's birthday in March this year. She shared photos from the festivities, which included pals, on Instagram at the time and told her followers that it was definitely one to remember. Clarksons Farm star Harriet Cowan addresses speculation scene was fake. The young farmer took over from Kaleb Cooper while he was away on a tour. A new addition to Amazon Prime's Clarksons Farm has already proved to be a hit with fans. Harriet Cowan was shown to be filling in for Kaleb Cooper, who was off across the UK on a tour. Jeremy Clarkson, who owns Diddley Squat Farm in Oxfordshire, attempted to run it himself in Kaleb's absence. But he quickly admitted defeat and called in Harriet, from Derbyshire, to come and help. And one of her first scenes caused speculation that some of the show was fake, the Express reports. However, Harriet quickly put that to bed in a chat with Jeremy's daughter, Emily, on her podcast, Should I Delete That? Minutes after her arrival at Diddley Squat Farm, Harriet had confessed to Jeremy that she's never seen an episode of Clarksons Farm. Well, you know, on YouTube you get those shorts where it's like funny moments. I've seen them. I ain't got time to watch all that, she told the former Top Gear presenter. Cowan discussed that particular moment with Clarkson's daughter Emily on her podcast, Should I Delete That?, insisting the interaction was completely authentic. Emily, 30, asked, Do you ever sit down with your boyfriend and chill together, or eat together? It sounds impossible. Cowan responded, No. In the trailer where it's like, have you watched Clarksons Farm before? And I'm like, no, it looked so fake. But it is so real because we don't watch telly. Literally, if we watch something, James will sit down, his head will hit the back of the sofa and he's asleep because the second he can rest, he'll sleep because he's so tired all the time. Cowan was drafted in by Clarkson, 65, after Cooper departed the 1,000-acre farm in Oxfordshire to go on his nationwide tour, The World According to Kaleb. Speaking in the trailer, Jeremy said, I want to make it plain that I am absolutely thrilled to bits for Kaleb, but he has left me just a little bit in the lurch. While fans speculated that Cowan's arrival could lead to a permanent departure for Cooper, Clarkson has reassured them this is not the case. Jeremy told fans, There's been lots of reports that Kaleb has been replaced. Well, no, he hasn't. What happened is this. He went away on his speaking tour for a couple of months because he imagined that after 4 years I'd be able to manage on my own. And I didn't. I made a complete mess of everything and had to bring in a young farmer called Harriet. Harriet is brilliant and looked after the fort until he got back. That is it, that's the story.